Okay, actually, look at that. The video and audio came up right away. Holy crapola. Good evening, everybody. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Sorry, I have no juice button there, Chris. The Stream Deck. The Stream Deck is dead. Well, it's not dead. It's just I didn't have time. I got my computer back today. Had to reset up everything, so I didn't get a chance to put the Stream Deck together. Plus, I needed the Stream Deck's C cable for my external drive so I could put everything back on the computer. Hopefully everybody's doing well. So what's going on, Chris? What's going on, Hobby Time? Ken Horvath, what's going on? Ken, your package went out today. I'm sorry it took a couple extra days, but I just got my computer back, and I had all my stuff on here for USPS and all that other stuff. So you should have got an email from Paul, and you should have got a USPS email with your tracking number. What's going on, Big Eric? What's up, Spence and Tom? Hopefully everybody's doing well. Kenny breaks the keyboard in 5, 4, 3, 2. I hope not. I hope the keyboard works. They actually I was online, and of course it's the, everything's over in India with the Dell. Chuck Skull, what is up? But for the longest time I was fighting with them that the screen, when I would scroll, everything would go jittery, and then all of a sudden it would go into lines, and the whole screen would go blank. So they replaced my whole LCD HUD because it was defective, and then they replaced the main logic board and reinstalled the operating system. So everything's working pretty well. They got it to them and back fairly quickly, which was pretty good. What's going on? The other Ken, Charlie Mack, what is up? Jeff, what's up, Jeff? Streaming in 720, am I? I don't know. I didn't set everything up. I just wanted to get on here. I just wanted to get Mac wears high heels. Hey, what's going on, Dan? What's going on, Dan? Yeah, so before we get into the show, just deepest condolences to Terry. Everybody knows him as Senior or Hobby Barn. It's a shame that we lost another person from the community. It's always sad when we lose somebody. Terry was a very nice guy. I didn't know him that well. We talked when I was on streams and stuff like that, but seemed like a very, very nice guy. So very, very sorry to his friends and family for your loss. What's going on, John? Upstate Scale Modeling. Why am I streaming in 720? I don't know. I don't even know how to edit that. Don't even know how to edit that. Look, and everything's missing from whatchamacallit, the back end here too on whatchamacallit. Can't even think of the name of it. YouTube, that's the name of it. I'm trying to see where I don't think I could change it during the stream. Oh, what I can change is get rid of that stupid heart button down at the bottom. So the next thing that I am waiting on, and it should come tomorrow, is the nozzles for the chrome airbrush. I had to stop building the Green Lantern because another nozzle cracked on me. Those things are so delicate. So I ordered 2 of them, and now I got to order the one for the Patriot 105 because that's just shooting bubbles back up into the cup. So I got to get another one of those. Kelly did say I could get the Infinity, but I figured $7.50 times 2 plus shipping was a lot better than almost $400. Definitely gone too soon. Kenny, don't you like Melonhead? So be gone. Oh my God. Where's your wife and my bestie, Kenny? She is upstairs right now baking brownies for a school function tomorrow. So I will tell her to come down as soon as she can. This way she could give you the finger. There's always room for you, one. Always room. Now I'm upset. I didn't even know we were streaming in 720. Why is that happening? So I'm still working on the Green Lantern. He should be done. I got a few doctor's appointments this week and this weekend. So I don't know if I'll get it done this weekend, but hopefully by next week the last video will be out for that, and then we could start something new. Yeah, she's making brownies. Not pot brownies, just regular brownies. You can have Kelly get me the Infinity instead, then I won't mind, honest. Well, she wasn't the one paying for it. I would have been the one. I would have been the one paying for it. So I'm sorry, Spence. I can't send it to you. Let me lower the volume on this. Spence, I haven't heard back from whatchamacallit. Cult TV Man yet, so I don't know if those kits are in, but as soon as they are, we'll figure out. I thought I shut that stupid crap off. I'm always trying to figure out something live. There's the settings. Oh, I'm watching in 4 advanced. Yeah, 720. I don't know why it's only doing 720. I don't know how to change that. I'm going to have to figure it out. It's probably in the back end of... now we have a picture and sound. Yes, you do. Yeah, no, Kelly is not making those type of brownies. Matt quit, I guess. Quitty McQuitty. Quitta. Hey, what's going on, Omar? Good to see you, kind sir. Good to see you. Let's go over here. Settings. Stream. No. Might as well mess around with stuff while we're here, and we can see what is going on. Replay buffer, output mode simple. Oh, I can't change it while I'm here. 1920 by 1080. Oh, the output is only going. See, I didn't change it. I didn't go in the back end. Let's see what happens if I change it during the stream. I just changed it during the stream to go to 1920 by 1080. So we'll see if it goes up to 1080. I don't know. But what's the first thing I did when I got the computer? Oh, Spencer Wolf has become a member. Welcome aboard again, Spence. Welcome aboard. The first thing I did was put on. One of the first things I did was put on the Cheeto box, and of course I'm printing something right away as soon as I got the computer up. But if you guys that use Cheeto box haven't been on it and didn't see, there's a version 2.0, and it looks like the Pro version, but without all the Pro features. It's actually pretty cool. There's a lot more features. There's a better repair button on it. I put in one of my. I'm trying to think. What did I put in? Oh. What I'm printing up now, Dr. Mrs. the Monarch. I put her in there, and you can see, you guys that 3D print know, when you got the print on the bed and you're looking at it in Cheeto box or whatever, and you can see the missing triangles and stuff like that, it actually shows that now on Cheeto box, and you can hit the repair button, and it repairs it. It has a whole bunch of new stuff on there, so it's actually pretty good. I just got to learn a few more things on it. If you do have an Anycubic M5S, it gives you right away 2 settings for it, the M5S and an M5S1, which is the 0.1 millimeter layer. Don't be fooled. The regular one is at 0.12. So if you're printing slow like I am, I print very slow, I don't do the high speed, you're going to have to change the settings in the regular M5S1 to 0.05, and then the rest of the settings, this way it's set up right for this guy. Otherwise, you're just going to have loud noises. You're just going to have a mess. Chris acting like you don't miss me. You know you can't quit me. Hey, what's going on, Ruben? What's going on? Yeah, the Cheeto's nice. Actually, the only reason I found out, yeah, it's free. The version 2.0 is free. The Pro version's only at 1.3 something. I think it's 1.3.2 maybe. I don't know which one it is, but the Pro is not a 2.0. The free version is at 2.0. I didn't get an email about it because I don't subscribe to their newsletter or anything like that. The only reason I found out that the 2.0 was available was because actually CheetoBox found my short about you couldn't drill holes or make holes in your prints in CheetoBox on some prints without going into 3D Builder or another program, fixing it, bringing it back into CheetoBox, and then putting the holes in. So they actually commented on my video that they liked that video, but the new version 2.0 is out. So how they found that video, I don't know. But they found the short of me calling them out on it. Oh, ferrets got into the tire stash. I found 3 tires out of hundreds that were in the... Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, jeez Louise. Those ferrets are funny. Those ferrets are definitely funny. Oh, you 812. Oh, you 812. Great Van Halen album. Great Von Holland album. So, yes, I got almost everything back on here. I got my Photoshop, my Premiere Pro. I got my Telegram and my other stuff on here. I was able to hit the form today and catch up on everything that was on the form. Don't forget to donkey kick the like button in the shins and show you YouTube still works. What's going on, Kaylin? Oh, Jesus. Donkey punches are good, too. I got an email about 2.0 yesterday. I wanted to see what other people like about it. Kelly. All right, hold on. Jeff, I'll call her. I'll call her from the show. We'll put her on speaker, too, and we'll see if she picks up. I'll put her over here. Let's see. Well, making a phone call during the live stream. Cheeto Box. Is that for making 3D models of Cheetos like Lincoln Logs? Absolutely. I love Lincoln Logs. I had tons and tons and tons of the Lincoln Logs. She's not going to answer us, Jeff. I'm going to have to actually go to the door and yell. Like as kids yell up the stairs, Ma!
Hello?
Hello, Kelly.
Hi.
Jeff is online and wants to know if you're going to come down and say hello to him.
Okay.
Okay. Bye. See? Now, if I asked her to come down to say hello to me, Jeff, it wouldn't happen. For you, she comes down and says hello. Form link. There might be cookies, but probably not. I assume nothing. That's right. Go over to the forum. Join up, have a good time. We're still, making. Now I can make more tutorials and all that other stuff, but the forum is doing much better, and that's a good thing. Oh, there she is. Yes, there she is. She's coming on her way down. And the excitement for yesterday, everybody was going out of their mind that Facebook was down. I wasn't. It was actually peaceful because there were no notifications. Well, notifications from certain things, but I get tons of notifications from Facebook. And I'm honored. And now I took it off of there, so this way I don't get those crazy notifications. All right, Jeff, just for you, here she comes with her cup of toffee, as she likes to call it. Oh, how much time you have? She's got 10 minutes and 37 seconds before she has. Well, actually 10 minutes. Chris, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. Hold on, I'll put her on there so she could say hi to you, Jeff. Jeff and the crew.
Okay. Hey, Jeff, how you doing? Miss you. So glad to finally see you. What's going on?
White Glove Models has become a member. No, he was a member before.
Okay. Hey, everybody, how are you all doing out there tonight?
That's not a good Southern accent.
I know, but I tried to save it because I slurred my words a little bit because I had too much saliva. I hate that.
Saliva?
Did you ever talk to someone who has got so much saliva in their mouth and you just want to say, take a moment, swallow, and then start again? That happens to, there are people that I know who do that.
They get all that white.
And I can't help but, I just want to sit there and say, just swallow it. It's disgusting. Your whole voice sounds different.
I get yelled at.
Hey, Omar, how are you? I've been meaning to reach out to you, and it's just been insane. No excuse, but I just want you to know, I was thinking about you, and I wanted to reach out. Hi, White Glove Models.
That's Kaylin.
Hey, Kaylin, how are you? Jam Scale?
That's Jalen.
Hey, Jalen, how are you?
One day you'll remember.
One day I'll remember. It's like learning a foreign language. I start to get the hang of it, but if I don't practice all the time, I forget. Let's see. 5th grade teacher had the white saliva in the corners. Yeah, that's just nasty. I just don't understand. When you're talking to someone, you feel the buildup. Am I right? So just go, I see what you're saying. You see how I did that? Now, you never would have known if I didn't point that out. Hey, Spence, how are you? Yes, we have Kelly Schulman. Hey. I hope everybody is doing well. You know, I don't know. The weather's been sucking. I feel like I live in Seattle. No offense to anyone who lives in Seattle. I hear it's a beautiful state. But I heard it rains 9 months out of the year. I just don't get it. So I guess if you live on a houseboat, maybe that's cool. I don't know. I like the breezy. Hey, Ken, how are you? My mouth still hurts. Did Kenny tell you what happened to me?
Oh, no, I did not.
Oh, my God. I've been getting it from all over. Up, in, and never in a good way. I had to go. All right, so now I don't have bad teeth. Don't think that at all. I take very good care of my teeth, and I really do have good teeth. The problem is, you see this space right here? That right there? Okay. That was a baby tooth, and I never had a replacement. It was just a baby tooth. I held on to that bad boy till 2 years ago, right? And they finally took it out, and they put an implant. But implants are expensive. I don't have the money for it. So I paid for half of it. I paid for the implant. Now I just have to, like, save for the tooth. Okay. Now let's look at the other side, shall we? You see that? Okay. If you can't, that's okay. So I shouldn't snack at night. This tooth, the same as this one, was an adult tooth. I cracked it many years ago eating a Snicker. I'll never forget it. I bit into that peanut, and I'm like, it was like half the tooth. So I went to the dentist, and they gave me like a temporary, you know, and then I wound up going, and they gave me a cap. Now they have to drill. They got to screw the tooth in, right? Now, last week I started to feel like it's feeling a little loose, right? I said, I got to go to the dentist and get this fixed. That night, I'm eating a pretzel, but not a hard pretzel, a big soft pretzel. And I'm chewing on it, and all of a sudden, my tooth came right out, screw and all, the whole tooth. And I'm like, oh, shit. Because now I have this big gaping, like, hole in my tooth. So I called the dentist. He said, come right in. So I went. And they look, and the worst thing that can happen when you're in a dentist chair, because you're, like, utterly helpless, with your mouth cranked open like a horse, and someone looking at you with a big-ass flashlight and saying, oh, you're not going to like this, you kind of know it's going downhill. Apparently, the root, like my tooth had an infection, which I didn't know. I didn't feel it. There was no pain, no indication that anything was wrong. And the infection weakened whatever work was done. They had to take the whole thing out. So they had to perform a little surgery, and they had to sew it and everything. And they Novocained me up. I miss that sweet air. Oh, that was the best. But anyway, so they gave me all this Novocaine. But she was coming at me with tools. Like real serious tools. And she's like, I'm looking, and this is all I see. I'm trying to get it. And then she got like a plier. I swear to God, this woman was a hop, skip, and a jump from putting her foot on my shoulder to like yank it out. Finally, they got it. And I looked at her, and I'm like, is it gonna hurt? You know? And she's like, oh yeah. Now, I already had like ibuprofen, and I really don't like to take anything much stronger. I just don't.
Kelly did natural childbirth.
It's not that. Look, hey, if you self-medicate, God bless. No judgment. I just prefer not to. And it hurt, but it wasn't like unmanageable. But yesterday and today, I don't know. It's not. I don't think it's infected. I'm taking care of it. I'm doing all that. I just think like as it heals, I don't know. So it's just sucking. So now I have to decide if I want a bridge or an implant. I don't want a bridge. My other teeth are good. Why am I going to cover them up for? So I got to figure it out. But that's my news. I went to the gym tonight. My trainer, he worked me hard. He's a great guy. You know, and he keeps pushing the weight a little bit, like me lifting. So I said to him, I'm not going to be like this really strong, stumpy chick, am I? And he's like, no. I said, I don't want to be stumpy, like a powerhouse. I just want to, he's like, no. That's not gonna happen. Free Kyle. What's that?
Free Kyle.
Oh, okay. You're just that nah.
Damn.
You know what?
Look what Spence said.
I live in Seattle, and yes, it's raining all the time. You know, I mean, like, I see it's beautiful, and I always wanted to go to Seattle because I always wanted to, don't call me crazy, but I always wanted to visit Bruce and Brandon Lee's tombstones. I don't know, call it a bucket list thing. But other than that, I mean, it looks pretty, but it rains so much. I don't know, bad hair.
Spence's dentist hand cramped up, pulling his wisdom teeth.
Are you kidding? So that must have been a bitch. My mom had a dentist whose wife just left him, and he had a nervous breakdown, broke down crying while he was working on her teeth.
2.5 minutes.
Okay. I just, you know what it is? I have to whack the brownies. And what I mean by that is that
Gotta whack the brownie, huh?
when you bake brownies, right? You know, well, if you've ever made brownies, you'll know this. If you never made brownies, you don't know, and now you'll know. But when you put brownies in and they bake, they start to dome, right? And then it can create like an unevenness. So what you do is after it's as hot as a bitch in here. I don't know. After 20 minutes, you take them out and you whack them, and that will kind of make them flat, and then you put them back in the oven for like another 20 minutes.
She'll be back down. Possibly.
Evening Miss Gregan's food bar. Betty, I go to Seattle and it snows. Oh gosh. It never snows in Seattle. Whack the brownies yet.
Whack the brownies. What
show?
show?
Yeah,
It's going to be the new.
It's the baking version of Goodfellas.
If Chris is here, he's going to frickin' screenshot this with you, and he's going to say "whack the brownies" or something. He's going to make a meme out of you again.
Oh gosh.
1 minute and 20 seconds.
Yeah. So a lot going on at work. I'm going to a summit for a program I'm doing, and it's for 3 days in April. So I'll have 3 days and 2 nights away from my family. I'm bringing liquor.
Look what Chuck Skull said.
Yoga, I knew Brandon. What?
She's a Brandon Lee lover.
Let me tell you something.
Brandon Lee.
Real, like, you know, like you know you have a type, right? You're attracted to a certain type. Brandon Lee changed my whole outlook on what I find attractive. I named my dog Brandon. I know everything about him.
I don't lie, Chris.
Yeah. But I married redhead over here, Ginger.
Then he stumbled into Chatterbait.
What does that mean? Is that just me? Are you making fun of me because I'm just going?
No.
Slam the pan on the counter, right? Yes. I don't like slam it like hard, but I just do a little, you know, to get it done. I was supposed to make brownies. One of my coworkers, she is having a baby, and we were having a shower for her and at work, and the only thing she wanted dessert was Conklin's brownies. So I bought all the stuff, and then she's homesick, so we we didn't have the shower, but they're doing a fundraiser, and one of the assistant principals is like, "Hey Kelly, here, you're a baker," and I was like, "Yeah, can you make some brownies?" I said, "Sure." So that's what I'm doing. It's not even for the family.
You're into Brandon Lee types and Kelly? No, not Brandon Lee types, just Brandon Lee.
I'm into Brandon Lee types.
Go smack your brownies.
I'll see you later.
We'll be here.
Okay.
We'll be here. And that's the reason I bought the Crow 3D print, so I could do that for Kelly. Trust me, Benny, he's watching you. Dark hair ginger. That's right, gingers. They're remaking the Crow. Hollywood has no freaking imagination anymore. Remaking the Crow, making a TV series out of Harry Potter for 10 years. Freaking, they're remaking A Wonderful Life. Come up with something new. Come up with something new and good. Call up and tell mom to whack the brownie so Kelly can stay. Both moms are in bed already. It's 8:41. They're old. They're in bed. My mom's in bed at like 7:30. She's in bed early. Hide the pickle and whack the brownies. You gotta hide the pickle. It's part of the Christmas tradition. And now the show is going downhill. Indeed it is. Indeed it is. Gingers have no souls. We have no souls. That's why we got to steal the souls. Yes, poor Kelly. She's had it. Murphy's been around here like crazy. Got her tooth. Got my computer. Got 2 of my airbrushes. I'm trying to think of what else went down. Something else went down too. But Murphy's been a bastard around here. The new crew looks like the lame Joker from... I haven't even seen anything from it. Now I'm going to have to look it up. I don't know why they got to remake stuff. King Bob's in bed early too. Yes, King Bob is in bed early too because, you know, he's got to make sure the hair is good. Harry Potter TV is going to follow the books, so who knows, it may be good. Yeah, but still, just leave it alone. Leave it alone. I'm a Harry Potter fan. You have your movie Harry Potter fans that only have seen the movies, and then you got your book Harry Potter fans, and I've read every book. The books, of course, are always much better than the movies. I'll give it a shot and see, you know, but you're so used to the people that were in the movies. It's especially like Snape, Alan Rickman. Nobody's going to be able to replace him as Snape, so it's going to be interesting. Brandon Lee, whack the brownies, hide the pickle, usual HLI live stream. Murphy's on the loose. Green Lantern has been looking awesome. Thank you very much, Chris. Yes, Murphy's ugly head is all around. I think it's because of Dirk, who's not here right now. He started with Dirk on his Black Bitch B-17, and I think Dirk sent him this way. Someone wants to do Battlestar Galactica again. Always redoing stuff. Just come up with new ideas. Jethro, you sent the ferrets over to Kenny's, didn't you? I'd like the ferrets. There was a whole bunch of ferrets over at Petco. If I had the room for them, I would have taken them. See? I'm telling you, it's Dirk's fault, Spence. He's sending it all over the place. Yeah, I can't wait to get done with the Green Lantern. I didn't know what I seen, you know, like the Green Lantern has a ton of different suits. I didn't want to do the metallic one. I wanted to do like the box art cover and kind of comic book, like a flat color. So I did the flat green on him. I'm going to take a tip from Joe Hudson. He doesn't use black when he does black. He makes a very, very, very dark blue. This way, when you're doing, creases and shadows and stuff like that, then you can use black and the black will show up. So I'm going to try that and see how it works out. He wouldn't be on if I did much. The whole room would be gone. Blame Dirk. Sounds good to me. It's always Dirk's fault. Absolutely Dirk's fault. Are the Devils playing tonight? Because I think he's at a Devils game, so that's why he's not here. Uh-oh. I got 2 text messages. One from a mom. Oh, Blaine. Blaine's got his toy standing up. Is that code for Whack Kenny? It is. It is code for Whack Kenny. She hasn't beat me up in a while. She hasn't beat me up in a while, so it's a good thing. Blame Dirk. I like that. My ferrets don't smell. My brother's ferrets didn't smell either. He had the sacks or whatever in the ferrets that make them smell taken out, so his ferrets didn't smell either. His first ferret, though, man, that thing bit the shit out of me. The other 2 ferrets he had were cool. Cheeto. Dirk the Jerk. Claims to work, but will only lurk. Say when it smirks, so he'll be Dirk the Jerk. Look at that. Making rhymes about Dirk now. Dirk has been going to the gym training for his comeback tour like Rocky 12. Oh, my goodness gracious. Poor Dirk. He's getting abused and he's not even here. So what's going on with you guys out there? Hopefully everything's going well and Murphy's not beating you up. I'm still deciding on what is next to do. Either I'm going to do the car that I was talking about that Omar gave me, or I started messing around with the pink foam. I don't know if you can see that. Just practicing to make brick walls because I was thinking of doing Dick Tracy next. And the brick wall they give you, it's really crappy. It's not that good. So I was thinking of actually doing like a shadow box and making the building 2 stories tall and having a light post on there, adding a little more to it. But I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that yet. If you keep up on them, they won't smell. Yeah, his didn't smell at all. And this, like I said, the first one I think was Bandit. And Bandit, man, he bit the hell out of me. He wasn't mean. He just liked to bite. Murphy rode with me today. Uh-oh. Murphy was with Benny. What's up there, Kev? NASCAR man. Looks like a new keyboard on here. I don't know if they I think they might have replaced the keyboard. I know they replaced... Oh, this. This is not a keyboard. They definitely replaced the screen on here, which is nice. It's a lot clearer. Been piddling at the bench. The better blame... We're not blaming you for anything, Brian. It's all Dirk's fault. I haven't even been able to get to the bench. I actually got to clean it up just because I have to airbrush, and I can't airbrush right now. And he's too big to brush paint. There's no way I'm going to brush paint him. Yes, it's keyboard foam. It's keyboard foam. It's definitely keyboard foam. So I'm gonna mess around with this and make a 2-story. I didn't look it up. I know Dick Tracy, detective, and all that other stuff. Is Dick Tracy from New York or Chicago? I don't know. I'm too lazy to go look it up right now. I'm not sure where he's supposed to, or is he from an imaginary city? I want to send the ferrets to Munch's house. Would hide all the Gundam kits. Even the ferrets know that they aren't models. Oh, now I got to tell my son that because he loves the Gundam kits. That's actually what he likes to build is the Gundam kits. We used to blame Kalen, but he doesn't come around. And yeah, Kalen abandoned us. Are the P and the O and R and N keys Warren Kenny is not replaced? And no, no, I don't go to Pornhub. I go to Chatterbait. No, they're all worn out, Spence. So it's still the same one. Our first ferret was named Bandit. He was a biter too. It's got to be the name, Jeff. It's got to be the name. Yeah, his first one was Bandit. I don't know the names of these two. My brother's got tons of animals like me. He's got his Roddy. He always had Rottweilers. He's got his ferrets. His daughter has a tortoise. He's got a bird. He's got all sorts of craziness. It's not the ferrets making you smell like you pissed your pants. I guess. Ferrets are cool though. Like I said, his second two were great. You know, they'd run up your pant leg and hide and run all over the place. He had the big tubes around the house so they can run through the tubes and stuff. They're very cute little animals, mischief makers, but very cute little animals. They're actually in New York City. Ferrets are illegal. Guinea pigs are now illegal. People during COVID were buying guinea pigs like crazy, and now they're giving them all back. So they make guinea pigs illegal. And unfortunately, hopefully Kelly's not listening now. It's sad, but by me, people were buying guinea pigs from the store and cooking them up and eating them. Yeah, I would not eat guinea pig, but my friend Alex from Colombia said that they eat guinea pig down there. They eat guinea pigs. I was like, that's okay. What? I meant Norp, the little-known sequel to Zork, a classic game. Get your head out of the gutter. I saw that, Brian. Good luck on the move, sir. Good luck on the move. I hate moving. This is my last move. I am never moving out of this house. The next place I'll move to is an urn up on the shelf. That's my next move. I will, hopefully, when I go, I'll die in my bed here, and then Kenny can just have me burnt up and put on the shelf. No more moving. No more moving. I hate moving. Illegal to own or cook and eat. Illegal to own. Guinea pigs are now illegal to own. They're classified as an exotic pet, and you can't have them. Can't have them. People will still get them, though. You know, ferrets. My brother lives in Long Island, so they're not illegal there. Not illegal there at all. I'm glad horses are not allowed to be on this property, because Kelly would have a horse here. She loves the horses. I've never tasted guinea pig, and I don't think I really want to taste guinea pig. Not at all. My friend Alex too. He went to Vietnam, and he told me something weird. He had dog there. He ate dog to try it. Didn't like the dog meat, and then he said street vendors. An interesting if thing was in Vietnam as a street vendor. Poor little chicks, little chicken chicks. They would take them while they're live, run a skewer through them, and put them in hot oil and cook them up live. I was like, why'd you tell me that? That's just horrible. But different countries have different delicacies and snacks that they like to eat. If I saw that, I'd probably throw up. I'd be like, no, you can't do that to the little chick. Cute little yellow fluffy chick. How do you do that? But no, certain craziness out there. Exotic, not erotic pets. not erotic, exotic, like snakes and stuff like that. Not gonna lie. Squirrel sausage gravy is kind of tasty. Heard squirrel tastes like chicken. When I was down in, from here it's more down and across, but when I was at Fort Campbell, a few buddies were from Florida, and they would go squirrel hunting. They like squirrel. They enjoyed eating the squirrel. Can you not just say it's a pet gopher? I guess you could. Bear jerky. See, I don't like venison. I like deer jerky, though, but I'm not a fan. I guess it's all how it's cooked, too. I'm not a fan of venison. Moving back south side of Pontiac, Michigan. I will get addressed soon as I can. Sounds good, Brian. Sounds good. Oh, actually, on the form, I'm going to start it again. I just put my pictures up in the corner over there because I didn't want the scroll to be scrolling through the box. So I'll start it again. I'll put it up there so this way we can do the monthly member photos and have your guys' pictures going up top and circling over there. I'm trying to think of what else is going on. You guys know all the group builds that are going on. It's running out of time on the Star Wars group build. Sick bastards probably put pineapple on your guinea pig too. Only pineapple on my pizza. It's yummy. See, now that you said pineapple on pizza, somehow Joe is going to show up and we're going to see Mad Genius Productions in here. Everything tastes like chicken but KFC. This is true. This is true. It's a jerk of bear. Rabbit is good. I like rabbit. Alligator is very good. Never had, definitely not eating a guinea pig. I never had alligator. Come on, Kenny. We know your favorite is circle jerky. Circle jerky, good time. Don't try raccoon. It's disgusting. I like duck. Duck is very good. When you live in Louisiana, never ask what you're eating. You really don't want to know. Oh, God. Pineapple green olive pizza. See, I'm not a fan of olives. The only time I'll eat, I'm not a fan of peppers either. But I do like peppers and olives when they're cooked on a pizza. How about spiders, Benny? Never ate a spider. Had a pet tarantula once, but never ate a spider. Ugh. I heard alligator's very good. I heard that's very good. I wouldn't eat shark either, just because they kill too many sharks. I would try it though. Not a fan of sushi, unless it's like California rolls, which really isn't sushi. But I do like wasabi. But I do like the wasabi. Oh God, these shows are never ever about talking about model building, unless it's Kelly talking about model building. If it crawls, swims, flies, it's on a stove somewhere. Which one of you guys have eaten possum? Come on, somebody here has eaten a possum before. You know they have. I've never eaten possum. I'm trying to think of the weirdest thing. The weirdest thing I've ever eaten is probably snails. Escargot is good, but that's probably the weirdest thing I've eaten. Deer jerky, rabbit, duck. I'm trying to think of anything else. I'm trying to think what they had at the Brazilian restaurant. The Brazilian restaurant was awesome. You guys ever see Benny's spiders in his yard? No, I don't remember seeing the spiders in his yard. I like spiders not to eat, though. They are pest control. They definitely are pest control. We have some big river spiders down here. We got, I don't even know. We got just regular, we got those little jumping spiders over here. Of course, daddy long legs. What are they? Violin spiders? The brown recluse, the one with the violin on it. Well, I know we have those up here, so I've got to be careful of those and some other big, brown, creepy-looking bastards. If I get them in the house, I try to get them in a cup and put them back outside because I really don't want the spiders in the house. So, but I won't kill the spiders unless I can't get him out and he just wants to sit there and start running all over the place. Then I'll whack the crap out of the spider. Yeah, escargot was good. Escargot was very good. See, that doesn't sound right, Shu, that you ate a lot of strange in Louisiana. Don't let your wife see that comment. Keep them down there, Munch. Never have, but folks have had opossums. Yeah, and I haven't had it. Moose is tasty. What's going on, Nick? Moose. Rabbit season, duck season, Elmer season. Boom. Big banana. Oh, you got banana spiders down there. Those things are cool. I've seen pictures of those online and watched some videos of those guys on YouTube. The banana spiders are very cool. Modeling, floor polish, craft paint, gloss before decals. Fight. Actually, I bought a whole bunch of the craft paint there for the diorama, and it wasn't too bad mixing it up. I've eaten some wild stuff in travels. Whale blubber, shark, live squid. I love squid, but I've never had it live. Roasted scorpion, dog burger, iguana burrito, nutria on a stick, and Arby's. Arby's, you are taking a chance with Arby's. You don't know what the hell that meat is. Brown recluse or the devil almost lost a finger. Oh, gee, yeah, we got him up here. Luckily, there's another spider that looks very similar to the brown recluse, and I thought it was one in here. I didn't kill it. Took some pictures of it to check it out, and I sent it. You could send them a lot of bug pictures to a place here in Jersey, and they'll identify it for you. And it wasn't, but there are brown recluses here, and those things are freaking nasty, nasty spiders. A live spider is a spider who hasn't crossed paths with me. Like I said, if they're in the house, I'll try to catch them and put them outside. Can't wait to get the garage doors done because now it's spring coming. The crickets freaking come in here all the time. I see the crickets. They just get stomped out. They just get stomped out right away. Freaking crickets in here all the time. But we're getting close. A few more weeks. You know, I got a bunch more physical therapies to go to. But in a couple more weeks, you know, hopefully in about a week to 2 weeks, I should be back at work. Then we'll have the sheds put in, and then I'm going to start clearing this place out, which will be nice. And starting to work on this, and then start the floors. I'll order the garage doors and all that other good stuff, and start getting crazy in here. The jumping spiders, we got the little black and white jumping spiders. They're all over the place. They are cool. I like the little jumping spiders. They don't mess with you. You just hit them on their back and they start jumping. I put spiders and a lot of bugs in the garden except for lantern flies. Destroy. Oh yeah, I kill lantern flies all the time. Those lantern flies are a pest, and I'm quite sure some of the trees back there were killed by the lantern flies. Kelly's oak tree over here that she loves, I was trying to point it out to her, but she didn't understand. There's like these big gray patches on the tree, and that's from the lantern flies destroying the tree. Every time I see those things, I kill them. But you can't come from behind on those little fuckers to step on them. Got to come from the front because they don't know what to do. Because those frickers, they jump like crazy. Come up from front and boom. Lantern flies, nasty. They're an invasive species from, I think, China, somewhere in Asia. They got over here, and they are no good for specific trees and stuff. And what I read on them, the specific trees that they like, they're moving over to other stuff because they destroyed my cherry tree. I had to chop down my cherry tree, and they were all over the oak tree. They love it's basically a weed tree, something heaven tree, and it's just a base. It really is a weed tree, and they love those things. But they're very destructive to crops and stuff like that. Trees on a flatbed got bit through the work glove. 30 minutes later was an ER with 100-foot. Wow. Holy cow. And it bit right through the work glove. That's crazy. That is freaking crazy. I don't know where that giant... I don't know if they make that giant when we were kids. You guys remember that. The giant spider and the giant snake and stuff like that. It's called the spotted lanternfly, and it is a frickin'. It's actually. Let me see if I have the teaching screen on here. Oh, I got to get rid of a whole bunch of stuff on here. On a break, HLI ships, Christmas, review, group builds, unboxing, teaching screen. There we go. That thing is the spotted lanternfly. It's actually got pretty wings and stuff, but it is a nasty. Oh, how come it's not in the middle? Ugh. Bastard. It's not in the middle. You can't see it, but it's just totally destructive and not a good thing to have around. I'm trying to get a good picture. Well, you can see the pictures there. You could actually look it up. I don't know why it's I gotta fix that. Actually, can I fix it from here? Can I fix it from here? Unlock. Oh, there we go. See, that's why I gotta fix everything. I gotta fix everything because it's all screwed up. This whole thing got screwed up because I had to get this darn computer fixed. Is it control? Yeah, it's control, not shift. Okay, there we go. Let's make this thing how it's supposed to be. That goes there. That goes there. And that goes there. Nope, that's outside the box. That's outside the box. There we go. Now I fixed it. Okay, let me get off of this and go back to Q&A. There we go. That is the spotted lanternfly. He's a nasty little bugger. And if you see him, kill him. Or her, or whatever it is. The babies are even worse. Those little bastards jump really far. Deb read that the U.S. is going to get a major infestation of cicadas. Is it time for cicadas to be back? Is it 7 years? We had cicadas last year, a whole bunch of them coming out. 2 cicada broods this year. Lots of noise, yeah, up in the tree. You know what's the worst thing about those bastards? When they peg you. They're just flying, and all of a sudden you get clipped in the back of the head by one of those damn things. Is that how you spell them, Spencer? Thanks. Cicada. Yeah. Omar, you spelt it like John Cicada. The tree of heaven. That's it, Ruben. Thank you very much. That is it. Tree of heaven. Garbage trees. They're weed trees. Guess we don't have them here. We have love bugs. Oh, no. Screw those love bugs, Benny. I remember when I rented a U-Haul going down to Florida. Holy crap, the whole thing was full, smacking all those frickin' love bugs. Those are man-made, too, those love bugs. They were supposed to be for feeding something, birds or something, and the birds didn't like them. Love bugs suck, and not in a good way. I remember those things. Those things were nasty. HLI Aircraft Auction 1. Why is that still there? Uh-oh. See what happens when I'm messing around? Just getting rid of some stuff. Because it's annoying me. Of course I'm going to do it, It's all the auction stuff that's in the way of me clicking on things because my stupid Stream Deck is not... There we go. So anybody have any ideas? No bug issues here in North Dakota? No, you don't. You just got cold issues. You know what issue you have, Eric? Going from beautiful spring-like weather at 60-something degrees up to 6 inches of snow the next day. That's your crazy problem. That was wicked crazy, man. They will definitely ruin a paint job. Now, I was reading up on them because I never knew about those things before. And they're actually man-made, those bugs. Men having to mess around. George, what's going on? Yeah, YouTube sucks with notifications. It really does suck with notifications. So I'm debating on what my Halloween build is going to be. I did get Jack Skellington from Nom Nom. A very nice one. I think I might do that. We don't have many bugs here. We have 82 and rainy. Nice. I don't even know what it is. It's freaking, it was pouring all day. We have the New Jersey state bird mosquitoes, always full of mosquitoes. And down the shore, the worst part is you get nailed by gnats, mosquitoes, and greenhead flies. Greenhead flies are they're not horse flies. They're greenheads. They're different than a horse fly, but they bite like a mother. Benny can send some shoe. Exactly. Send the bugs up there. Send them up there. I hate bugs. I hate them. They're a pain in the butt. But yeah, I'm thinking of doing that from Nom Nom. Jack Skellington for that. The ladies are still looking for what I'm going to print out for them to do their holiday build. So Mom and Kelly want something 3D printed. I think Elaine is going to scratch build something. Mike Mitchell, what's going on, dude? Asian lady beetles look like ladybugs, but they bite, stink, and emit a brown goo. Ooh, haven't run into those. We got stink bugs here, though. Can't stand those stink bugs either. Cannot stand the stink bugs. Don't want to step on those guys. Come here to Illinois. We have Oh, I got tons of earwigs. Tons and tons and tons of earwigs. I have a Gorilla wheelbarrow outside that has plastic wheels, but they're not air-filled. They're just plastic, and they got a whole bunch of holes in it. Dude, you should have seen how many earwigs. There was thousands of them. I get those little bastards in the garage too. It's almost time for them to start coming out. But with the dogs, I really can't put a lot of pesticides and stuff down because I don't want the dogs getting sick. Don't want those guys getting sick at all. Yeah, tonight's a bug night. We have roaches the size of trucks. What kills me down in Florida, they call roaches big old roaches palmetto bugs. I was like, hey, I don't care you calling that thing a palmetto bug. That's a giant roach, man. Keep that thing away from me. Keep that thing away from me. Don't like them. We're even seeing more box elder. Ooh, I don't know those. I'm going to have to look those up. Hobby Bug International. Used to have a pet turtle. Loved earwigs. It was fun to watch him snack on them. Yeah, earwigs. I don't like those little guys either. Box elder bug. All right, let me look that up. I want to see what this thing looks like. Box elder. There it is. Let's see. Oh, there's a box elder tree, too. Box elder versus poison ivy. What's a box elder bug? Oh, does that thing go by a different name, too? I don't think we have those, but we have something similar to those. There's box elder bug. Are they related to stink bugs? Because they got a picture of a stink bug here, too. I might have seen those in Florida. I don't know. Those are interesting. Lifespan 1 year. They disappear in the fall. Nuisance because they enter homes and other buildings often in large numbers. Called a box bug, maple bug, or inaccurately box beetle is a species of tree bug native to North America. Species native to the western northern. Okay, so they're not here. Maybe I just seen pictures of them. Those are a nasty looking bug too. Box elder bugs. Bugs. Milkweed bugs, as bad as ladybugs in the fall. We got a ton of ladybugs. How they get in the house, I don't know, but we got tons and tons of ladybugs here. Time to sniff some glue. Have a good night, Jeff. Take care, sir. Yeah, I'm going to be getting off here in probably like 15, 20 minutes myself. And then we'll do what we got to do. Never heard of earwigs. What do those look like? You never heard of earwigs? I shall, Jeff. Hold on, I'll show you earwigs. They got this little claw at the back. We got them all over Jersey. Earwigs. Teaching screen. These are earwigs. These little guys here. Silverfish. That's not a silverfish. That's an earwig. And we get that's a silverfish. I hate those little bastards too. They always go in the light. But this is the guy here with his little pincer in the back. Soon as the weather gets warm enough, these little bastards are going to be everywhere. And they come into the garage. I'm stomping on those little friggers too, all the time, stomping on them, hitting them with, in here I'll hit them with bug spray and stuff like that. These are just, and they come by the thousands, these little crazy buggers. Trying not to curse. Trying not to curse. Palmetto bug is the Florida state bird. Yeah, see? Palmetto bug. They're damn roaches. Big ass roaches. Kenny will be getting off and whacking the brownies. That's not my thing. I don't whack the brownies. Kelly's upstairs. She likes whacking the brownies. Chickens love them. Love the earwigs. Yeah, the cicadas really aren't a problem. I got them coming out of the ground. Last year, Janie had one in her mouth. It's like, get that thing out of your mouth. So we got them coming up out of the ground back here. We shouldn't have them much anymore because, well, maybe because the neighbors have their trees. My guy behind me, my friend behind me, he's going to be cutting down his trees. He's following the path of the tree killer. He's getting rid of his trees too. This way we don't have all the leaves all over the place. The back is feeling better. I got like 2 or 3 weeks left of PT, and I should be good, and then it'll be back to work and doing the normal thing, and then I'll get my sheds up and I can start working on here. I don't know how much building I'll get done while I'm renovating this place because I want to get it renovated and ready for by September, hopefully. Any bug they find except love bugs. Nobody likes the love bugs. Cicadas, man, just big, noisy frickin' things. Noisy little, not little, big bastards. But yeah, Janie just must have seen it coming out of the ground. I don't even know how she got it, but Janeway put that thing right in her mouth. Yeah, usually we don't get them every year, but last year we had them. They were up in the trees doing their, craziness in the trees, and Omar was saying we're supposed to get them bad this year. We're watching the back end, and we're not even the butt doctor. I got the butt doctor again. I got my pills, so I do my my excavation on the 19th, and then the 20th I go finally for my colonoscopy. Torn muscles suck. Slug bug. Yeah, the noise they make is cool. Especially when there's hundreds of them making the sound at one time. Used to get them a lot in the city, too. In Astoria. Hear them up and down the block. They'd start at this end of the block, and it would, signal the rest of them to go do their wingy thing. Oh, flip my screen. Thank you. We're looking at the back end there. Teaching screen. Wasn't paying attention. Thank you, kind sir. I'm glad the stats were doing well. The stats are doing well. Let's see. We got 25 concurrent viewers, 18 likes, 26 people watching now. Chat rate is 7, views 83. The average view duration right now is 16 minutes and 25 seconds. I'm all about the stats. No, I'm not. I'm definitely not shy. I'm not shy. I'll get on here. Storm. Gosh darn. Starship Troopers, the only good bug is a dead bug. Exactly. What did Kaylin say? My doctor invented torn muscles. I heard them in Brooklyn as a kid. Yeah, they were all over the place in the city. They were all over. The back end looks better. Thanks a lot, Shu. I appreciate it. Hello from Thailand. What's going on, Oz? Frickin' Thailand. Holy crap. We really have people all over the world. That's crazy. Oh, you know who's not here today? Mark Partis. I hope he's okay, because I know he was going through some stuff. So that would have been our Australian connection tonight. Thanks, Chris. I appreciate the love and support from you guys. It's always a wonderful thing. Yeah, the cicadas, I think it's cool when they make the sounds and stuff. I just don't think it's cool because they have no perception of where they're going, slamming into houses, slamming into your head, slamming into your car. Oh, there you go. I would like to know more. Starship Troopers. Anybody seen the new Dune? I haven't seen the new Dune. Yeah, Joe Benjen. I don't know where Joe... I was expecting Joe to show up just because Chris started talking about stuff. The pineapple on the pizza. So I figured Joe would show up, but no, unfortunately not. Yes, he is in tomorrow. He's way ahead of us. We're still in today. We're in yesterday for Oz. We're in yesterday. He's in the future. I did miss that sound when I lived in the Midwest. I'm sorry, I keep checking. Sorry, there's a whole bunch of... I just want to make sure it's not a text from Kenny or anything like that. They finally made the charges against Joe Stick. He won't be around for 7 to 10. Dune 3 got the go-ahead. How was it? I saw the new Dune. People are seeing it. Was it good? Was it decent? Something to watch? I couldn't sleep last night, so I was flipping through Amazon Prime Video. Came across King of New York, and I haven't seen that in a while, and I watched it last night, and it was a 4.5-star rated movie, and I was like, why is this 4? And I guess it was good back then in 1990, but watching it again last night, I was like, movie wasn't that good. Dune Messiah should be a good movie. I haven't really caught any movies. You know what I am watching bits and pieces of, and I got to watch it from the beginning? Kenny's been watching Game of Thrones, which I never watched before, but I keep coming in on it, and all the parts I keep coming in on are really good, so I'm like, now I got to go watch this show from the beginning. Haven't read the books. Help. My wife was a little behind, I think, but she enjoyed it. Cool. Was it insanely as long as the last Dune? No, I didn't read the books on that. Definitely didn't read the books on that. I was actually over at Barnes & Noble not too long ago with Mom to pick up some books, but didn't see anything I liked. Holy War spread across the great houses. Emperor Paul out of control. I got to work on the 84 Dune. Very cool. Dune is the original Game of Thrones. Nah, I think it's completely different than the Game of Thrones. Dune is a little different than Game of Thrones, I think. Got it. Very good. And House of Dragons is good too. I haven't seen House of Dragons, but I did, like I said, Game of Thrones. I've caught some. Man, that thing is a bloody show. I mean, there's some crazy stuff in that show, and I love the little dwarf guy. I like that guy. But yeah, I'm gonna have to watch it from the beginning because I'm watching it in the middle in bits and pieces, and I'm enjoying it. So now I have no choice but to watch it. And you know what I found out? I've been paying for Disney Plus, $13.99, for probably going on 2 years now. I don't know how long I have the Fios. It's over a year. And didn't know I was paying for it. Now, I was trying to log into the Disney Plus through my Verizon account, and I can't do it. So tomorrow I got to call Disney Plus and ask them, how do I get onto the Verizon portion of it? And then I'll have Disney Plus. And if they give me a hard time, what I'm going to do, because it's $13.99 if I go to Disney Plus itself, or I go through Verizon, I'll just shut off the one on Verizon and go through Disney Plus. Dune to be prequel to Warhammer 4K. Really? Need to watch Resident Alien Season 3. First 2 seasons were hilarious. This is some bullshit. Oh, my goodness. Read a while ago that you guys in the U.S. are supposed to get cicadas from 2 different groups emerging at the same time this year. Only happens every 100 years or so. Going to be a lot of fun. That's what Omar was saying before. We're gonna get attacked by the cicadas. Half Lannister, Peter Dinklage. It's not a prequel, but the Warhammer 40K folks basically built a tabletop game based heavily on the... Oh, look at that. I did hear it is a shorter season, Chris. I'm not a 40K guy. Definitely not a 40K guy or a war gamer or anything like that. The one war game I did like, war board game, and I can't think of the name of it. It was an old World War II strategy-based game, not Risk, but my dad had the game, and it was little octagons or pentagons that you would move your pieces all over the board, and it wasn't Axis and Allies. I'm trying to think of the name of the game. I wonder if my mom has it from my dad, but they actually made a video game of it on Nintendo 64, I think it was, and I enjoyed that board game because it was war. It was World War II. Who doesn't like that? The red-eyed and black-eyed ones? The black-eyed peas? The black-eyed peas? Hey, I'm pretty sure you said there was not going to be a live stream tonight. I did. I lied to you again, Dirk. It's all your fault anyhow. I don't know what we were talking about before. Oh, Murphy. That's what we were talking about. That you sent Murphy to everybody. I thought you were at a Devils game tonight. Rise and Fall of the Third Reich board game. I don't think that was it. I gotta see if my mom has it still. That guy that played Superman and The Witcher is making a Warhammer movie. Hey, Dirk showed up just in time. He did show up just in time for 8 minutes left of the show. Yeah, I enjoyed Axis and Allies. That was fun. We used to have huge Risk games with my family. We actually had 2 boards to play the game, but Axis and Allies was definitely a fun game. It might have been Axis and Allies that they made for the Nintendo 64. I had fun playing. Dirk found out. He found us, guys. Shh. Oh, it was last night. I'm sorry. There's a new Dune video game from Funcom. I don't play many video games anymore. I'm just waiting for the new Grand Theft Auto to come out, and it's confirmed there's a new Red Dead Redemption coming out, so those are the 2 games I'm waiting for. I think Grand Theft Auto is another 2 years away, which means Red Dead Redemption, the newest one, which will be Red Dead 3 or whatever they're going to call it, that's probably like 6 years away. Kalen's here in spirit. Kalen's always here in spirit. Bob's the one that's not here. Bob's got his frickin' hair all wrapped up in saran wrap so nothing happens to it while he's sleeping on his big pillow. See, Bob's snooping around right now, and he's going to come in and say something. Oh, yeah. So I got to see what's on Disney Plus that I can watch, and I just got to remind myself in the morning to call up a Disney Plus and say, hey, I've been paying for this for a long time through Verizon. Don't know how to get on because I want to watch some shows. We were talking about your black bitch too, Dirk. That's where Murphy came into play, and then you sent Murphy over to my house. Bob goes to bed at 7:30 and gets up at 2:30. He does get up, and that's when he starts building too, at 2:30 in the morning. I couldn't do that. There's no. I almost forgot. Time to take my medication. It's half an hour past medication time. I'm going to be taking that shortly. Lunch. That's right, Benny. He's got the lunch lady head wrap on because we can't have hair 192 out of place. I have Disney Plus since I've had Fios and didn't know it. Because they sent me, because I get NHL Center Ice so we can watch all the hockey games. And when you order NHL Center Ice, it's on the baseball package for some reason. And they sent me an email to renew MLB. And I was like, I don't watch baseball, so I want that off. It would have been $150. So I go onto my bill. I go onto my online billing portion. I shut that off. And I'm looking, and I got Disney Plus on there for $13.99 a month since I've had Verizon. Didn't even know I had Disney Plus. No clue. So I go to log into it on the app on the TV. Can't log into it. Can't find where I log into it on Verizon. So I've been paying for a service that I haven't even watched. So now I have to call AT&T, Disney Plus tomorrow and ask them how I get into my Verizon account to use Disney Plus. I might just drop it. I think the Disney Plus Hulu ESPN Plus bundle is only $13.99. So I may drop it from Verizon and just get the Disney Plus one. I didn't even know I was paying for the channel, Omar. Had no clue I was paying for the channel. The great big thing. It's like Sputnik. She married an axe murderer. Heed paper now. Great movie. He'll go cry in his huge pillar. I love that movie. I don't have Paramount. Don't have Paramount. Didn't even know I had Disney Plus. I get Hulu for free from T-Mobile. They dropped Netflix, so now Kelly's gonna pay for Netflix. We were paying for Hulu, so shut that off. Get it for free from T-Mobile, and now she's gonna pay for Netflix. And didn't know I had Disney Plus. No clue I had Disney Plus for going on 2 years now. I do work for Verizon. And I had no clue that I was paying for $13.99 a month for, and that it was part of the bundle. Had no clue that was part of my bundle at all. Ditch Disney for Paramount and watch Strange New Worlds and Picard season 3. I don't know what's on Disney Plus that the kid wanted it for. Don't know. Disney Plus has the star. I would prefer Strange New Worlds and over Disney Plus. I only have Amazon Prime, but about to drop it. My internet connection struggles with it sometimes. Yeah, we got Prime because the Prime stuff, which is bull crap now. More stuff used to be free on there if you were a Prime member. Now it's either rent or buy everything, so it's ridiculous. Paramount, Peacock, YouTube, Crunchyroll, and Netflix. I have Verizon Fios, and now I know I have Disney Plus and Hulu, but I don't watch all those things. I'm not on there a lot. CBS is trying to sell off Paramount. Binge and dump. What's going on, Ron? Coming in for the last 2 minutes, sir, because I'm getting off here in 2 minutes at 9:30 to go take my medication, take the doggies out one more time before bed, because I got to get up early for doctor stuff tomorrow. You could still buy discs. I didn't even know you could buy discs anymore. I know the video game industry has gone away from is getting away from us being able to buy discs, which is bull crap, because then you never really own the property, and if they want to, they could just zap your stuff and get rid of all the stuff you bought. You can't sleep during meetings at work. That's why you didn't know. Oh, I could sleep during meetings at work. I walk out of meetings at work all the time. Our meetings are silly meetings. I got no pay streaming, but do have 2,000 DVDs. That's a lot of DVDs. I don't know how many Dad has. Dad was a DVD guy. So I Married an Axe Murder was awesome. Yes. Yes, indeed. Take care, Omar. I'm going to get out of here, too. It's 9:29. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by and hanging out. I'm glad the computer came back in time for a little impromptu show tonight. Definitely, I'm not going to be on Saturday night. I can't get on Saturday night, so I'll be back on next Wednesday night. So don't look for a show Saturday night. There's no way I can get on. There's absolutely no way I could get on Saturday night. So everybody have a great night. Thank you very much for stopping by. I'm going to go upstairs and see if I could steal a brownie from Kelly after she whacked them before she brings them to school. I got to steal at least one of those. So everybody take care of yourselves. Be good out there. I shall see you all soon, and hopefully I get my Badger tip tomorrow, and then we'll have a new Green Lantern video up as soon as we can. Take care, Chris, and everybody else in the stream. We'll see you all soon. Take care, and bye-bye, everybody.